I've had this for a while. I've been neglecting to make a video on it because I was never really into regular Gundam. I was a Gundam Wing guy. But I never had the box that went with it, and that's what bothered me. But now that I have it, I can do a proper unboxing video for it. This is the starter deck that came out for the Gundam M.S. War 3rd series. And this is all that there is. There are no booster packs, there are no further cards, just the 2 starter decks. Earth Federation and Principles of Zion, or Zeon, I forgot how it's pronounced. There is something about this box that caught my attention when I first noticed it, and that's here in the very top. It includes 2 holographics cards. I have no idea what kind of constraint they were to translate that. How the hell did you get that wrong? Aside from that, I couldn't find any other typos that were worth mentioning. The box does field Hamaru Ray, or if that was, I don't remember what his name was, and Gundam. The left side, nothing. Right side, nothing. Bottom side, all that crap. And the back side, it has one thing I thought was interesting, which was it does mention the Endless Waltz booster cards. I thought that was amusing, because that line was pretty hard to come across too. What I'm curious to know is if the Principle of Zeon starter deck also had the 2 holographic cards included. There's 4 things this starter deck came with. First thing is the coins, tokens, whatever you want to call them. There's 6 of them. They are shaped in the, is it this way, that way? Earth Federation logo. Again, keeping up with the score point thing. Second thing is a playmat, a new redesigned playmat. It is essentially the same thing. The only difference is the color, and the battlefield has hexagons now. Toya! Third thing is the rulebook. It actually also has a redesign. Not very much of a good redesign. Just switched out Gundams and added photos, switched out the cards to this starter deck's cards. There's one thing that I did notice that caught my attention about this, was an addition they added to the rules. Right here. They clarified how event cards work, giving the person whose turn it is a priority to activate event cards before the opponent. Another thing that did catch my attention was the change in the rules for the new type. It does mention when you come to building a deck, you can have cards with the same name but not the same number. It also says you can mix cards of all corps in your deck. I thought that was a clarification they should have made sooner. I'd imagine everyone was confused if you can have more than one type of card in your deck. Another thing I noticed here, spoiler alert, is it says you can include both Gundam M.S. 84 gun cannon and M.S. 110 gun cannon. M.S. 110 gun cannon does not exist. That means that was a card for a booster pack series for Gundam that never came out. And finally, the cards that are included in this set. You get 2 mission objective cards. This one's a little more ass because it says destroy 4 battlefields, as if anyone's going to play battlefield cards in this. This other one scores 6 experience points. I think they should have made that a focus in Gundam MS 4. Made it so one way to win is by getting 6 kills. That would have made more sense. And the mobile suits in this set was Gun Cannon, Gun Tank, Game Master, GM, Game Master, I don't know why that came up, Core Fighter, G Fighter, G Bull, Ball, White Base, White Base, Ball, okay, Magellan, right, yeah, Big Tray, Medi, these, God, got these, damn, these names are horrible. Pilot cards are Salia Mass, pretty alright. Kai Shiden, Hayato Kobashi, Bright Noah, well, at least some, Bright Noah, white base, with a ball, okay. Mira Shami Yamisha, Ryu Jose, oh man, Matilda Ajan. And the battlefield cards are Side 7, Luna 2, Jabro. Event cards, Operation 5, Into the Atmosphere, Particles, Supply Corps, Anti-Aircraft Fire, Mass Production, the Solar System, and the holos that came in this deck were Gundam and Amaro Ray. One thing I don't get is why this card is in this deck. Mass Production says reduce the price of a mobile suit card by 1 if a mobile suit card with the exact same name is in play. There is no doubles in this freaking deck. What use will that ever have for you in this deck, other than to be discarded from the top of your deck to pay for a card, because they have that shitty discard system? While I'm at it, I might as well show the Principles of Zeon deck. I have that completed too. I don't have the box, but the rulebook and the playmat is the same. The coins are different, which I don't have. And I'm missing the objective cards, which I'm not going to have a heart attack over because no one really cares about them. I'm not that much of a completist whore. For the starter deck for Principles of Xeon, the mobile suits are Zaku 1, Zaku 2, Golf, Golf, whatever. Dom, Char Zaku, Zaku, Zgak, whatever. Grambro, Azam, okay. Ak guy? What the fuck are with these names? Dop, Charles Mosei, Gal, Zanzibar. That's the name of my cat. Not the exact same spelling. Pilot cards are Garma Zabi, Ranbo Rawl, Clawley Hammond. I can't fucking read English. Is that even English? Whatever. Ma Cube! The black trinary, which looks like 3 people instead of just 1. Flanagan Moni. Are you fucking kidding me? I never actually looked at these cards. I just knew I had them all. Holy shit, this guy's such an ass-looking dude. Look at him. He's so fucking clueless. He shouldn't even be in a... What the fuck's he wearing? I forget what they're called. Jesus fucking Christ. The creativity in this. I mean, this came out like in what, the 80s, 60s, or 70s? I don't know. So I can't blame them, but Jesus fucking Christ. Event cards. The Red Comet. Speech. Gorilla Band. Jet Stream Attack. Spy. At least these are English. Ma Cubes Tactics. North America. Okay. The Xeon Mining Region. Odessa. And the 2 hollows of this was Char Zaku and Char Asian Abel. I don't know why I'm reading this now. His name's Char Asian Abel. As in he's Asian and Abel. I mean, I'm not that surprised, but the hell? What's up with these names? He doesn't even look Asian. And that's it for the third series of Gundam MS War. There's nothing else that came out. Maybe the Battlefield cards, but those are promos and I wouldn't even count them as a series. Along with there being no further cards, the rulebook for the first series had the checklist for everything in the first series booster pack. Back here, it just has what's on the starter deck. So I guess they knew in advance it's gonna suck ass and not to bother printing out a complete list for the next booster pack series. But oddly enough, they have 2 booster packs here too. Images of the first series, Oscorp and Wing, second series, Endless Waltz, and the third series, Gundam. That must have just been the art they had going for the series, but cancelled it, rightfully so.